Every grocery store you've ever walked into is the same store. Produce on the right, bakery near the entrance, milk shoved in the back corner like it's being punished. And that's not a coincidence. That's a blueprint, engineered over decades to do one thing: make you spend money you didn't plan to spend. And it works. 60 to 70% of everything in your cart right now, unplanned. You walk in thinking you need eggs and bread. You walk out with $47 worth of stuff you can't explain. And you blame yourself. I have no self-control. No, you're walking through a machine that was specifically designed to break it. So here's every trick they're using on you. It starts before you even take a step. The first 10 to 15 feet inside the door is called the decompression zone. You're shifting from walking speed to shopping speed, looking around, getting oriented. Your critical thinking is literally powering down. Then comes the turn. Studies show most people instinctively turn right when they enter a space. Stores know this. So what's on the right? Produce. Not because it's logical. Fruit bruises when you stack stuff on top of it. So putting it first is actually terrible for your groceries. But those bright colors and fresh smells trick your brain into thinking, this is a healthy place. I'm making good choices. The industry calls this the health halo effect. You grabbed an apple, so now that family-sized bag of chips feels justified. Now here's where it gets surgical. The outer ring: produce, bakery, deli, dairy, meat. That's called the racetrack. All the stuff you actually need is placed along the perimeter, spread as far apart as physically possible. Milk? Back left corner. Eggs? Near it. Bread? Opposite end. They've turned a milk run into a half marathon. And every step takes you past shelves of things you never came for. The center aisles? That's the profit zone. High-margin products at eye level, because brands literally pay rent for that shelf space. The cheaper stuff is down by your ankles, because apparently saving money should require squats. And it gets worse. Sugary cereals marketed to kids, placed at 3 feet high, exactly where a 5-year-old's eyes land. So they can grab it, hold it up, and deploy the most powerful purchasing tool known to retail. Screaming. But the real insanity is the stuff you'd never notice. That bakery smell near the entrance, sometimes pumped through vents on purpose. The music? Calculated. Slower tempo means slower walking, more browsing, bigger receipt. Studies show slow music increases sales by up to 38%. The end caps, those displays at the end of every aisle, they look like sales. They're not. Brands pay premium for those spots to make you think it's a deal. And every few months, the store rearranges everything. Not because they're renovating, because the second you memorize the layout and shop efficiently, you're no longer profitable. So they scramble it, force you to wander, force you to browse, force you to find the peanut butter again. And then there's the checkout aisle, that canyon of candy bars and magazines. Your willpower's been getting shredded for 20 minutes. You're tired, you're waiting, and here's a Snickers. That's not overflow inventory. That's the kill shot. Every square foot of a grocery store was designed to solve one problem: you shopping efficiently. You didn't shop, you were shopped. The layout, the smells, the lighting, the placements, none of it is accidental. It's one of the most sophisticated psychological environments most people will ever stand in, and almost no one knows it's happening. Next time you walk in for 3 things and come out with 12, now you know why.